Okay, let's do some composing. This composing is going to be using O into Saints. So we're at activity 4.1. When you open flat, it's going to have you create a score. So when you are in the activity that's posted in Classroom where you got to this lesson and everything, you'll be able to open up a new score, and it'll already be titled activity 4.1 O into Saints. When you open it, you're going to have to choose an instrument and everything. So you're going to get the option to retitle this. You could just retitle it O in the Saints if you want. Take out all the extra stuff. Okay, then you're going to hit continue. And then probably the easiest is to pick piano or grand piano or piano. Pick one of those two. Don't pick anything else. Grand piano or piano, whichever one you like the sound of better. Hit create. And now your score is basically set up. So now we need to read the next one. It says, we're going to enter the melody with the piano staff, and we're going to change the key signature to 2/4 time. If you don't know how to do that, this link right here, which you can click on, I can't do it in here, will take you to the how to do it in flat. It'll give you the example right here. I'll show you exactly how to do it. It's a really easy way to kind of learn those things, but I'm also going to show you right here. So to get there, you just click on measure, and you can see there's a 4/4 here. We've got to change it to 2/4. So we're just going to change the top number to 2. We don't have to do anything on this side, just on this side. And hit save. Now you can see it says 2/4 there, just like our music does down here. If you leave it in 4/4, this time it's going to be confusing. All right, so we're going to enter our notes, but what I want you to notice first are the ties. If you look here in this measure, there's a long tie. It's just a curved line that hooks this note to this note. That happens again here and here, and it happens down here as well. There's also a couple places where we have dotted quarter notes. You notice that this quarter note has a dot after it, and this quarter note has a dot after it. Those kind of things you have to make sure you put into your score. Okay, so we're going to start putting these notes in. This first thing is a rest here. It's just an 8th note rest. So if I go to note and I click the number 4 on my pad, it automatically puts in an 8th note. And then I'm just going to put in the first 3 notes. And I'm going to go just make sure they're right. That looks right. And then the next note is a half note. Okay, and it actually goes to this. Now here's where you're going to put the tie in. So here's the tie. Put your cursor on the note you want to tie from, and there it is, all tied. Now here's a little trick. If you look at this melody, notice that this is the same as this. So what can you do there? What I would do there is I would copy and paste. So hit select. I'm going to copy just that much. Control C, click on this 8. There it is. And I'm actually going to do it one more time, except this time I'm just going to change this to a quarter note. Oops. Okay, because I think that's what it does, right? So we're right here now. There's a quarter, and then a quarter, and then a quarter, and then a quarter. So it's second line, first line, line below, first line. It goes like this. Back on note. And I think we've got to do that if I remember. Yep. And it's tied across to an 8th note. So let's put in that 8th note. And tie it. Okay. So why don't you pause this video right now and go in and do that. And just pause it, go in and get the rest of O in the Saints. Put all of this melody in, okay? And then start the video again and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, your melody's all in now. It should look something like this. If you're having trouble with this measure right here with the dotted note, just know that you put in the quarter note right here, and then you click this dot over here that'll add the dot to that note so it's long enough. The same thing over here. This F needs a dot as well. It's the same thing. You just click on that. Okay, the next step is I want you to actually put the chord changes in that you see here. So you see a C and a G7 and a C and an F. It's really simple. All you have to do is we're going to click right above the on text, and it's right here under chord. Click on chord and click where you want to put it in. And this is a C chord, so I'm just simply going to type a C. I'm going to look for the next place this happens. It happens above that tied D, so that'll be measure 8. So I count over to measure 8. There's my measure 8. And it says it's a G7. So just type G7, hit enter, and that puts that in there. Then we're going to look for the C chord again. It's under that dotted quarter note. Go here, C, enter, and F over the next place where there's a dotted quarter. And almost there, and then C, and C, and then there's a G and a C right at the very end. See, that's on the second note there. So I'm going to put a G here, G7, and C. There you go. And it added an extra measure for me, so I'm going to delete that extra measure 17. And bam, now you're ready to do the harmony. Okay? So click the next video and watch how to do the harmony.